Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 with the New Nations mod as the Mali Empire. In the last episode we just started justifying a war against Italy. We're going to free some people. We don't know which people yet, and it doesn't really matter. It's really just an excuse to get involved in one last war here and maybe gain enough prestige and make Italy lose enough prestige for us to get ahead of them in the rankings, though I don't really like the chances of that happening. But hey, it'll be fun. So let's go ahead and get our transports ready, since we're probably going to have to bring some troops up, unless, of course, Germany wants to help us out. So let's see, we'll detach all the transports from here. We have 26. So we can afford to transport a few more troops than that down. We'll just get these guys on the coast and ready to go. France having some rebel problems still. Oh, there we go, Jacobin rebels have enforced their demands, so France is no longer communist. We're back to being a democracy. We're no longer a communist dictatorship, I should say. Persia fears our might. Persia? I haven't even been paying any attention to you. This Iraq is a free nation. That's pretty interesting. Okay, Japanese-American summit. What's going on over here? Everything looks pretty normal in North America. Nothing too crazy going on in South America either, it looks like. Britain's war with South Africa still continues. Seems pretty likely that they're going to win that, though actually they're being sieged over here, or occupied. Yeah, there are rebels in South Africa, it's true. I'm sure Britain will take care of it, though. There has been a revolution in France. So Italy's still not being allowed to rebuild any military, at least I'm assuming that's why they aren't building it. They must be under the terms of a Great War capitulation still. Which is fine. They won't have time, even if they do start building one right now, to put up any fight against us, really. They've actually gotten back up to 5th place. Okay, we gained infamy. 4.1 only, which is pretty reasonable, though we are over the infamy limit. France has actually dropped down. Oh, and in fact we have similarly risen up to 6th place, which is pretty nice for us. Well, we can just leave that like it is, that's fine. Yeah, so France, I guess, lost a pretty large amount of prestige in their revolution, so they dropped pretty far in the rankings. Only slightly below us. So we probably would be... They're still actually dropping even further. But if we can gain some extra prestige in a war against Italy, it's all the better. So Britannia has accepted a peace offer from South Africa, so they got their war goals there. They got Transvaal, which is, I assume, something over here. This one, okay. That's fine. Croatia fears we are coming. We are not. Well, actually, unless they're allied with Italy, in which case we are. We're not, okay. Okay, we have a crisis in French Guiana. Germany is backing Guyana. It seems like every time there's a crisis that would be potentially good for us to get involved in, we are already in the midst of preparing a different war. Because this one could be fun if we got in on Germany's side against France. But hey, colonial crisis. Native militancy is rising in one of our colonies. So we can have bureaucrats and rich strata in Bamako gain consciousness and militancy, or some people in Chad gain militancy and consciousness, which I think will be our choice there. Another 100 days for our war justification, so we're only going to have about a year to fight this war. That should be fine. Actually been on speed 3 for a while here. The Ottomans declared war on Russia for Trabzon. And Fiji has been released by France. Okay, so they've lost even more prestige. Puts them about 400 behind us now, which is pretty safe, I guess. Military access from Miwar. Sure. Fascists have enforced their demands in France. Okay. Actually gained prestige from that. Or gained ranking, at least. They lost more prestige, but I guess they gained industrial points? Must have reopened a lot of factories or something. They're not far ahead of us, though. So Germany accepted the offer of peace from Russian Empire. They must have been on the Ottoman side in that war. So the Ottomans acquired their land back anyway. So we're 87% done here. Britain is inclined to support France here, which is interesting. Might actually take that to a war. Sure, we'll get modern army doctrine. Actually, they're not even likely to join either side, it looks like, for the moment. Anyway, we gained our war goal. So I think we'll just go ahead and declare that immediately. Do you want to go back to speed 3? So we can free Mauritania, Venice, Morocco, or Austria. It's going to cost 0 war score to demand in a peace deal. Oh no, 54. Okay. I think Venice is probably going to be the most damaging to them. Germany is at impossible for joining the war. This might be because they're involved in that crisis. I think we'll maybe just wait until this resolves itself before we declare war out. On the other hand, though, we do only have a year, so maybe we should just get it done as quickly as possible. Not worried about any of their allies, so we don't even need Germany. Okay, we'll do it and we won't call Germany. We'll maybe try to call them later if the crisis resolves itself in time. Alright, so let's go ahead and start supplying our troops. Get you on the boats. Actually, we might want to have a better composition here. So we'll detach a few of the cavalry and artillery and this many infantry. Can we fit this many on the boats? Good enough, okay. So we'll get up here. There is a German fleet over here, and Italy also has some ships. Not too many, but we should probably send our fighting ships up there in advance of our transports. Alright, and we're into the last year. And the crisis is over. Guyana acquires all states with core provinces. Okay. Let's see if Germany is interested in joining our war now. Ah, they have a truce with Burma. So we are not going to be able to call them in ever, so that's fine. Oh. Germany have refused to join our side in the war. British War of Malian Containment, so this is because of our high infamy, I guess. Alright, well... that's kind of unfortunate because they probably have a decent navy. Not actually that scary, okay. They do have better tech than us. Well, we will see what we can do. We do have our fighting ships on the way up. We should probably start paying them, or supplying them. It's going to be expensive, but we can afford to do it. Let's just send our transports up to here for the moment. We don't want them in danger. Oh, and we're being sieged. Oh, down here. I see. You are headed over to here now, okay. Well, let's see. We'll send this stack up here. Send you over here. Do they have any more troops in the area? Doesn't appear so. They are taking attrition, sieging us, which is fine. Ooh, we want to battle in the Straits of Gibraltar. And let's see. We're going to need to wait for a few more troops to be in the area here. Oh, we also have this stack up here, of course. Okay, with this many, I think we can afford to take them on. We'll leave this occupation alone for the moment, and we'll get you on the way in. Actually, wait, we'll see who has a good attack value. Oh, you definitely get in there. Okay. You just go here for the moment, and you head here. Okay, get in there and reinforce that, and you too. Ooh, another British army over there, okay. So we have +5 and -1 from the river crossing, which shouldn't be a big deal. Yep, they are occupying us over there, that's fine. Okay, we should win this battle. Extra farming efficiency, and we have communist rebels, which is really bad timing, guys. Come on. We're in multiple wars here. Mostly very small stacks, though, other than right here. Set this army on rebel suppression, and they should be able to do some good work taking care of it. Right, I had been neglecting my navy, which was supposed to be looking for the Italian navy. Alright, we won this battle over here. we'll just send all of our troops to follow so we can hopefully wipe out that stack. Okay, the Italian Navy is here. Alright, so I'm going to risk sending my transports over here and hope they don't run into a British army, or British Navy rather. Unfortunately we ended up with a bad general in charge there, or at least a less good one. Which is pretty unfortunate. Okay, glass production output. Killing more rebels. Oh, we actually have hostile troops over here. Interesting, okay. Bundelkand. Well, let's see what we can do to fight them. Just using the troops over here, and they'll get there on the 7th of March. May or may not catch them. Mysore declared war upon us. Okay, so I'm assuming they want to take some land from us. Just after containment as well, okay. Well, that's fine. If we have to just give up this land and let it be occupied, it's not such a big deal. Okay, we won this battle as well, but we're not really threatening to wipe out their army anytime soon. Just going to select some of the more well-reinforced armies here. Some of them are in a pretty bad way. Spread out a bit. And we are losing occupations over there, which is fine. We'll wait to get some reinforcements here and take back some of this land. And is our transport fleet up here yet? Okay, so we lost our battle in India, and lost our army as well, in fact, so we're just going to have to give up this land and let it be sieged. Alright, we'll land our troops over here. Taking care of the rebels, which is good. Ooh, and we are engaged in a battle here, so they've attacked us there. The ideal thing to do would be to wait until the end of the month and then try to reinforce that. Should be able to hold out that long. Yeah, we've lost that. And lost this occupation over here. So it's about to become April. Now let's get this stack in. It's looking a good bit healthier now. In fact, we just chased them out. And they are headed up to here. Where I think we will just follow and engage them. Okay, we took this back from the rebels, which is fine. Let's check on Italy. What kind of general do we have in charge of here? A pretty good attacking general. So I think we'll not bother trying to siege this yet and go fight the Italian army instead. They have a decent defensive guy in charge there, but we are going to win this. killing more rebels. And even more. Oh, and we're losing this battle, which I did not even know was going on. I guess the other large stack has attacked me over there. Well, that's fine. We can maybe reinforce with this army once this battle is over. Okay, we won the Battle of Rome. We'll follow the Italian army to wherever they're going, down here. Should be able to wipe it out, and then we can do a few sieges there and maybe be able to end this war relatively quickly. We do need quite a lot of war score, though. Actually, Britannia is now down to 9th place. Technically, though they're still considered a great power. China is ahead of them. Alright, well, we're out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here and continue fighting our many and various wars and uprisings in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.